CinemaCon. That's a con for cinema. See how I did that? Yeah, I'm really
Wow.
informative with this one.
Wow. I
So
thought it was a cinnamon bun con.
it could be. They also have a Cinnamon Con. But CinemaCon, for those that aren't aware, it is a big film, like let's say gathering slash sort of hype up for like a movie theater. Like chain theater owners can go here and see what's coming behind closed doors, and they kind of hype up what's coming this year. So CinemaCon has, over the last, I would say, 5 years, become more of a prominent thing. Sony
I say it's
usually.
been getting more like limelight.
Oh,
It's,
definitely, definitely. And usually there are a few announcements that come out of this. There is some speculation that Disney Marvel could be bringing some stuff. Sony typically does go there, so maybe they'll.
they are not this year.
Yep, which is interesting because I was looking at them like, okay, Sony, you're not in a power
Yeah.
position, but
It's
you
kind
do
of like,
you.
okay, so Morbius is definitely at San Diego Comic Con then. Like,
Oh, definitely, right before release.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
hey, this thing exists. Like, yeah.
that's an interesting way to put it. So, Disney Marvel Studios, what do you think?
Um, I imagine everything
Hmm.
because they booked like the entire like 2 hour and 45 minute opening slot, so
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
got to be something. Um, I don't know. Would you bring the shows to CinemaCon?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I mean, that would be breaking the mold, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like a lot of people are saying like maybe they'll screen Black Widow. I don't think they've screened movies there before. Well,
not
Disney
that I
haven't.
remember, no.
So there obviously is going to be some Black Widow things, and obviously naturally they're not going to take up the entire 3 hours with just Marvel
It
because Disney's bigger than just Marvel. But
it would not
Yeah.
surprise me if we get the like final trailer for Black Widow there, and then it's the one that's going to release a month before the film, because they've done that with other conventions, so that kind of would work. I think the one we're interested in here, I know between me and obviously you, Mitch, because you champion it every chance you get, and Shay's interested as well. Uh, Eternals.
Yes.
They will must have the
You
first trailer.
have to show something
Yeah.
here for Eternals because it's literally the year is starting, and there are so many people that are unaware that there's this thing that's gonna blow people away. It's like if you can show off at least a minute teaser trailer and just show them fighting a Celestial, that will be the buzz of the show. Like that's
Yeah.
it. Like everybody will be talking about it.
So when is CinemaCon? It's March, isn't it?
So I'm actually looking it up right now. It is in March. It is March 30th at 6 p.m. Las Vegas time is when Disney is having their presentation. And this is how they're actually naming it. Opening night of CinemaCon 2020. Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures invites you to a special presentation featuring footage from its upcoming slate. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's from
Yum.
6 to
Now,
8:45.
Yeah.
for people wondering why would they book up so much time, here's the thing: at CinemaCon, when you present your thing, when there's, like I said, like the head of AMC and stuff is there, right? Like all these theater chains. Like when we went to Aruba, there's like a whole Caribbean chain of movie theaters. Those guys are there. They're looking for the greatest reaction, so they know. Oh, when we order those 10 million metal cups for Eternals, are those going to move enough to warrant this? Like, this is a huge part of how you prep for the next slate of films, and Disney booking up that much time is probably a good indicator that they're going to really try to come in after 2019, which was honestly probably a year that no studio will match for, I would say, maybe another decade to two. Like they set a bar so high that I don't think they can even match 2019 in terms of revenue
Oh
and
no, they
box
can't.
office.
They haven't got enough coming out from
Right.
Star Wars or Marvel to match that.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of unrealistic to even think it.
Exactly. So they got to come out and reassure people, be like, look, we're never going to hit that number again, but we'll still lead the industry and check out what the future holds. So this is a really big factor in it. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get our like first posters for Eternals and things like that. So they start that buzz. It's
Yeah, I can see that. Like the footage they show off at CinemaCon probably won't be like a trailer,
right.
like more like a sizzle reel, and then they'll drip feed what was in that sizzle reel over the marketing campaign, which is what usually happens. But
Bold prediction on my end, that won't happen. Ryan Reynolds 2 will
I
be
can see
included
it.
on there. He'll walk out on stage and they'll confirm the title of Deadpool 3 or something. Like
I can see it. Yeah.
I feel like they bring him out to talk about the movie New Guy or whatever.
Or Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Free
Well,
Guy.
oh yeah, what's it called? Okay, so that they bring him out, and on top of that, he's just like, "Oh, let us tell you what Deadpool's up to," and here's a little thing just to get everybody buzzing about it. You know, like
Oh, I can see them.
I
doing
think
stuff
they'll-
like that.
Don't you mean Deadpool 3? Or Deadpool 2?
2, 3. Oh yeah, I forget 2 exists because I don't like that movie.
Numbers.
So I'm actually looking up like their entire slate of everything that CinemaCon's having. Disney is the largest one at
Yeah.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Christ.
The next one is not actually Warner Brothers. It is Universal with 2 hours, and Warner
Universal need to help recently, so yeah.
Does Universal have movies?
and Warner Brothers is only an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, that hour and 45 minutes is going to be used to talk about the Snyder Cut.
And
Oh,
then
obviously, yeah.
they actually have it so each company has its own day. So they literally start with Disney, then Warner Brothers is in the middle, and then they end it with Universal Studios.
Well, it'll be an interesting time. It's, technically it's not that far away. Like before we know it, like 7 podcasts from now, we'll be talking about this show. So,
Yep.
Also, they're probably there for like nearly 3 hours because of the whole Fox slate. Also, not the Fox slate, 20th century slate.
oh, totally, yeah. There's got to be a lot of stuff for that too. They got
Which, fun fact with that, the first movie under the new 20th century slate is the last movie that 20th century put out before it became 20th century Fox. So
Well,
it all comes around.
it all comes around. So, yeah, soon enough we'll know, and hopefully, all the studios can impress us at CinemaCon, and we'll see what Universal does because I struggle to think of
Oh
movies they
boy.
have.
Oh boy.
Seriously, what do they
I
have?
think
other than
they
Fast?
struggle as well. 'Cause they got
But
nothing.
here's the thing. Why do they have such a large amount of time if they're struggling?
They're gonna show like half of Fast and Furious.
It's
or
just an
F9.
hour and a half of them begging for money. Getting everyone locked in the room and they
No,
can't
2
leave.
hours.
Invest.
Oh,
2
even
hours.
worse.
Invest in our films. What do you got? Just invest, please.
We have
Please.
The Rock.
They have The Rock.
So does Warner Brothers.
I was gonna say everybody has The Rock technically.
Yeah, they do.
They're gonna be like, but Fast and the Furious, we have Cars and The Rock.
I don't think The Rock's in the new Fast and Furious though. I think it's just John Cena.
Yeah.
So they could technically say John Cena is there, and there's just nobody on stage, and people will believe him. So that's a good marketing tactic.
Well, I mean, with the poster they just released, it's got to be a gorilla. So
That is a bad poster.
Oh god, I didn't even look
They
at
didn't
it.
even like bother to blend. They just like stuck a
they've
PNG.
literally taken John Cena, like squash transformed him without doing it to scale.
Yeah.
So like his hands are like bigger than his head.
Oh,
And it's just like,
my
what is
gosh.
this?
Good job, Universal. Hopefully they'll confirm Hobbs and Shaw 13 or whatever the hell.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Whatever.
You mean the Han Solo story of Fast and Furious?
It's you. I hate you.
It's true. People hate the truth, so there you go.
So thank you for taking the time to watch that video. If you guys would like more content that we offer here for channel members, which you guys can check out in the little join button down below, we do offer additional content, such as exclusive podcasts and topic discussions, our gaming podcast, Star Wars TV series reviews, Marvel show reviews, DC Universe and CW reviews. We offer personal vlogs, backlog reviews of TV shows and movies, video game topics, and Q&As. And of course, in one of our best tiers, we offer audio commentaries on TV shows and movies, along with a bunch of other stuff you guys can check out just by clicking that join button and seeing what is on offer.